Hello, chosen ones. Today we are going to talk about a moment of great transformation that many of you have been waiting for. The imprisonment of your enemy is not just an isolated event. It is a true turning point in your lives. Think of it as the collapse of a house of cards, built on manipulations and lies. For a long time, these people have hidden behind a facade of power and control, believing they were above everything and everyone. But the universe, with its infinite wisdom, always finds a way to correct injustices. This is a moment when karma presents itself clearly and precisely. For those who have acted with arrogance, the lesson is harsh but necessary. What you need to understand is that often, divine justice acts without you needing to lift a finger. The forces that govern the balance of the world are at work, and everything that has been done wrong is being brought to light. It is a powerful reminder that the truth always prevails, even if it takes time. Throughout this video, we will explore the 6 layers of this epic fall and how each one connects directly to your liberation, your growth, and your future. Each of you, who has faced challenges and injustices, will see that this is a moment of renewal. The imprisonment of your enemy is not just about their downfall, but about your rise. It is an opportunity for the light that exists within each of you to shine even brighter. So get ready to understand how this transformation can positively impact your lives. Remember that even in the most difficult situations, there is always a chance for a fresh start and growth. The truth is that you are stronger than you think, and this is the moment to free yourselves from the shadows that have been cast upon you. Before we continue, I ask that you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This way, you won't miss any message that can further illuminate your journey. Let's explore this transformation together and discover what the future holds for you. Let's first talk about the collapse of false structures of power. For a long time, your enemy hid behind a facade of invincibility. They created a world where manipulation and lies were the norm. This fortress, built on toxic alliances and deceptions, seemed unshakable. But the truth has a way of infiltrating, of finding small cracks, and when that happens, the impact is profound and devastating. Imagine for a moment what it is like to live in a castle made of cards. With each lie told, a new card is added. With each manipulation, another layer is built. However, this castle is unstable. At any moment, a stronger breeze can knock it all down. And that breeze is the truth. When the truth finally emerges, there is no way to ignore it. What seemed strong and secure transforms into ruins, and those who thought themselves powerful find themselves exposed. The imprisonment of your enemy is not just the end of a trajectory of dishonest power. It is a clear sign that power based on deception has no future. Every lie they told and every person they manipulated contributed to their own collapse. What seemed to be a victory for them actually turns into a resounding defeat. They failed to see that their actions had consequences. Now, as they face the repercussions of their choices, the world begins to see who they really are. These people, who presented themselves as invincible, now reveal themselves to be fragile and desperate. They are no different from anyone else. The mask they wore has fallen, and what remains is vulnerability. This fall is a living proof that balance will always be restored. The universe has a way of correcting injustices, and this is something we all must remember. When we see someone who thought they were above others facing reality, it gives us hope. It reminds us that even in the most difficult situations, the truth always prevails. What has happened to your enemy is a reminder that no matter how strong someone thinks they are, we are all human. We all make mistakes and face the consequences of our actions. This moment of collapse is also an opportunity for you. It is a chance to reflect on your own life and the structures you have built. Have you surrounded yourself with people who support your truth? Or have you allowed yourself to be swayed by toxic alliances? It is time to evaluate your relationships and ask yourself if they are helping you grow or pulling you down. When power structures crumble, it is an invitation for new beginnings to emerge. You can free yourself from the shadows that have been cast upon you. The space that was once occupied by lies and manipulations can now be filled with authenticity and truth. It is a moment of renewal, where you can reconnect with your essence and what truly matters. Remember that the truth is a powerful force. It can be challenging, but it is also liberating. When you live according to your truth, you become a beacon for others. Your light can inspire those around you to also free themselves from lies and seek authenticity. As your enemy faces the consequences of their actions, you have the opportunity to move forward. Use this moment to strengthen yourself and build a life that reflects who you truly are. The collapse of false power structures is a sign that the universe is working in your favor. Embrace this energy and move forward with confidence, knowing that the truth always prevails and that you are on the right path. Now, understand something about the spotlight of accountability. This moment we are living in goes beyond a simple matter of justice. It is as if a great spotlight is illuminating everything around us, revealing the consequences of each person's actions. Your enemy, for a long time, lived as if they were above everything, as if they were untouchable. They ignored accountability for their actions, believing they could manipulate and deceive without facing the consequences. But the truth is an unrelenting force. It does not hide and always finds its way. When the truth appears, there is no way to ignore it. The imprisonment of your enemy is a clear message. No one is above divine laws. These laws are universal and cannot be broken without a price to pay. What we are seeing now is the manifestation of this truth. Those who thought they could act without accountability are now facing the consequences of their choices. For you who are chosen, this is not just a spectacle of justice. It is a validation that those who operate with integrity always prevail, even if it takes time. Often, it may seem that justice does not arrive, that things do not change. But the reality is that divine justice has its own timing, and when it arrives, it is powerful and transformative. This spotlight of accountability not only exposes the wrongdoings of others, but also invites us to reflect on our own actions. It is a reminder that we are all responsible for what we do. Our choices have consequences, and it is important to act with integrity and honesty. When you live according to your principles, you align with the truth and become part of this process of justice. As your enemy faces the consequences of their actions, you have the opportunity to strengthen yourself. This is the moment to remember that the truth always prevails. You may feel encouraged to continue on your path, knowing that integrity is a value that never goes out of style. Even when things seem difficult, stand firm in your principles. The light of truth will always shine, and those who remain faithful to it will be rewarded. Accountability is a process that can be painful, but it is necessary for growth. When people face the consequences of their actions, they have the chance to learn and change. This is true for your enemy, as well as for all of us. Each of us has the capacity to reflect on our choices and seek improvement. The spotlight of accountability gives us this opportunity. Therefore, as you observe the downfall of your enemy, remember that this is a reflection of what happens when someone ignores accountability. It is a reminder that divine justice will always find its way, and more importantly, it is a confirmation that you, who live with integrity, are on the right path. Continue to shine your light and act according to your values. The universe is watching, and the truth will always prevail. Now, Let's explore the true power of restraint. While your enemy was busy conspiring and manipulating, you made a different choice. You opted for silence. Instead of retaliating or lowering yourself to their level, you decided to maintain your dignity. This choice reveals an inner strength that is rare and valuable. It is this strength that distinguishes true power from inflated ego. Often people confuse power with shouting and confrontations. They believe they need to impose themselves, that they need to show their strength in an aggressive manner. But the truth is that restraint is not weakness. In reality, it is one of the purest forms of strength. When you refuse to engage in a fight or let yourself be carried away by anger, you demonstrate control over yourself. You show that you do not need to stoop to the level of those who try to bring you down. While your enemy struggles with the consequences of their actions, you remain unshaken. This stability is a testament to your true power. You do not need to shout or make a fuss to be heard. Your presence is enough. True power does not require external validation. It simply exists. It is constant and undeniable, like a firm rock in the midst of a storm. When you choose restraint, you also protect yourself. You avoid getting involved in unnecessary conflicts that can drain your energy and divert your focus. Instead, you can direct your energy toward what truly matters: your personal growth, your goals, and your passions. This choice to remain steadfast and calm amid chaos is a powerful skill that few can master. Restraint also allows you to observe and learn. While your enemy exposes themselves and reveals their weaknesses, you have the opportunity to better understand the situation. You can see the flaws in their actions and how this affects not only them, but also everyone around them. This clear insight is an advantage you can use to strengthen yourself even further. Moreover, restraint is a form of respect. By not retaliating, you demonstrate that you value your own dignity and the dignity of others. You do not let yourself be swayed by provocations or insults. This does not mean you are passive or that you accept everything. It means you choose your battles wisely and act according to your principles. As your enemy sinks deeper into their own lies and manipulations, you rise. Your inner strength shines more brightly, and this inspires those around you. People begin to notice the difference between your approach and theirs. You become an example of how true strength manifests in calmness and wisdom. Remember that true power does not need to make a fuss. It sustains itself. When you stand firm in your truth and your values, you become a force to be reckoned with. Continue to cultivate this inner strength and practice restraint. This will not only protect you, but also lead you to a place of respect and admiration. The world needs more people who understand that true strength lies in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. The unmasking of hidden puppets, when a central figure falls, is not just that person who faces the consequences. The dark allies who operated behind the scenes are also exposed. Those who sustained the scheme, the silent accomplices who benefited from the manipulations, can no longer hide. They too must face accountability for their actions. The imprisonment of a dishonest leader triggers a chain reaction. It is as if a domino has been knocked down, causing all the others to fall as well. The alliances that seemed strong begin to crumble. Those who were willing to support the lies and deception now find themselves in a vulnerable position. The truth not only affects the individual who was in power, but also reveals who was really around them. The secrets that were once hidden in the shadows now come to light. What seemed to be a support network transforms into a web of deceit. The people who hid behind power, believing they could escape unscathed, now face the reality of their choices. This revelation is powerful and often shocking. What was once invisible is now illuminated by the light of truth. This unmasking is a crucial moment. It not only exposes the guilty, but also offers an opportunity for healing and renewal. When the lies are revealed, the community can begin to rebuild. People can free themselves from the negative influences that surrounded them and start working toward a more authentic and true future. For you, who are chosen, this is a reminder that the truth always prevails. Even when it seems that lies are winning, reality always finds a way to manifest. The unmasking of hidden puppets is proof that divine justice is at work. Those who operate in the shadows cannot escape forever. The light will always find a way to shine upon them. This process of revelation also teaches us about the importance of transparency and honesty. When people feel safe to act authentically, they create an environment where truth can thrive. It is an invitation for all of us to be more vigilant in our own lives. We need to be mindful of the alliances we form and the people we choose to have around us. Sometimes, it can be difficult to see the people we love or respect engage in questionable behaviors. But the unmasking shows us that, in the end, the truth always prevails. Those who hide behind masks of power and control will eventually be revealed. And when that happens, it is an opportunity for all of us to reflect on our own actions and choices. As you observe this downfall, remember that the truth is a powerful force. It can be challenging, but it is also liberating. What was in the shadows is now illuminated, and this creates space for a new beginning. You have the chance to distance yourself from negative influences and surround yourself with people who share your values and principles. The unmasking of hidden puppets is an important step in the journey toward justice and truth. It is a reminder that even in the darkest situations, the light will always find a way to shine. Continue to seek the truth in your own life and surround yourself with people who also value authenticity. Together, you can create an environment where truth and integrity thrive. And with the fall of your enemy, the focus finally shifts to you. This does not happen because you demanded or competed for attention, but because true power always reveals itself. When the power structures based on manipulation and control crumble, what truly matters begins to shine. And what matters is authenticity, integrity, and true leadership. While your enemy relied on lies and manipulations, you built something authentic and lasting. You did not need to lower yourself to their level or engage in power games. Instead, you focused on developing your skills, growing as a person, and connecting with others in a genuine way. This approach is what truly makes a difference. Your leadership is inspiring, not imposed. You do not need to shout or force your presence. Your authenticity speaks for itself. When you lead with purpose, you become an example for others. People are drawn to those who have a clear vision and who act according to their values. You have become a source of inspiration, showing that it is possible to achieve success without resorting to dishonest tactics. This is especially important in a world where many still believe that the end justifies the means. Your journey is proof that true strength comes from within, and that integrity is a value that should never be compromised. The rise of true talent also means that you are ready to take on new responsibilities. With the fall of the enemy, there is an open space for you to stand out. This is the moment to show the world what you are capable of. You have the opportunity to lead projects, inspire others, and make a difference in your community. This is a chance to use your skills and talents to create a positive impact. As you move forward, remember that true leadership is not about control, but about empowering others. It is about creating an environment where people feel valued and motivated to give their best. When you lead with purpose, you not only achieve your goals, but also help others achieve theirs. This creates a cycle of growth and success that benefits everyone. The rise of true talent also brings to light the importance of collaboration. You are not alone on this journey. Around you are people who share your vision and who are willing to work with you. Together, you can create something even greater. Collaboration is a powerful force that can lead to extraordinary results. When people come together around a common goal, they can overcome challenges and achieve outcomes that would be impossible alone. Furthermore, the rise of true talent is an opportunity for you to connect with your community. Now is the time to get involved, to listen to the needs of the people around you, and to use your skills to help. True leadership is about serving others and making a difference in their lives. When you dedicate yourself to supporting your community, you not only strengthen your position as a leader, but also create a lasting legacy. As you move forward, it is important to remember that the journey will not always be easy. There will be challenges and obstacles along the way. However, the difference between you and those who rely on manipulation is that you have a solid foundation. You have built your life and your career on truth and authenticity. This gives you the strength needed to face any challenge that arises. The rise of true talent is also an opportunity for you to continue learning and growing. Every experience, good or bad, brings valuable lessons. Be open to these lessons and use them to become an even better version of yourself. Continuous learning is an essential part of personal and professional growth. By committing to your development, you become an even more effective leader. Finally, the rise of true talent is a call for you to continue shining. Do not be afraid to show the world who you really are. Your authenticity is your greatest strength. By staying true to yourself and your values, you inspire others to do the same. Remember that true leadership is not about being the best, but about being true. It is about leading with purpose, not fear. With the fall of the enemy, you have the chance to stand out and make a difference. Seize this opportunity and continue to build something meaningful. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. You are chosen, and your light is needed in this world. Keep shining and inspiring those around you. With the confinement of your enemy, something unexpected happens. You are freed. This liberation does not refer only to their physical absence in your life, but also to the removal of the emotional and mental shadows they cast over you. For a long time, these negative influences may have obscured your vision and limited your potential. Now, with their fall, you have the chance to free yourself from all of this. Moreover, this freedom can open doors to new connections and relationships. As you distance yourself from toxic influences, you also become more receptive to people who share your values and vision. These new connections can be incredibly enriching, offering support and inspiration on your journey. You may find people who believe in you and who are willing to walk alongside you, helping to cultivate a positive and encouraging environment. What once seemed limited is now fertile ground for growth and expansion. You can explore new opportunities, learn new skills, and venture into areas that once seemed out of reach. This freedom is a chance to reinvent yourself and become the best version of yourself. It is an invitation to embrace change and evolution. As you move forward into this new phase of your life, remember that freedom is a state of mind. It is about freeing yourself from the shackles of the past and embracing the future with hope and determination. You have the power to shape your own reality and create a life that is truly meaningful. The paradox of freedom is that by freeing yourself from the shadows of the past, you not only find yourself, but also discover a world full of possibilities. Seize this opportunity and allow yourself to shine. Your light is needed, and the world is waiting to see what you can achieve. Chosen ones, What we are witnessing is not just the fall of an enemy, but the resurgence of a new order. Their imprisonment is not a reason to celebrate their downfall, but rather an opportunity to recognize the power of truth and justice. This moment is a milestone that reminds us that even in the darkest situations, light will always find a way to shine. As they face the consequences of their actions, you move forward with freedom, strength, and clarity. Your journey is no longer defined by their presence, but by what you have built despite the adversities. Every challenge you have faced has become a cornerstone in your story, shaping who you are and strengthening your determination. You have become an example of resilience and authenticity, showing that it is possible to overcome difficulties and emerge stronger. Remember, true power does not need to make a fuss. It sustains itself. You do not need to shout or impose yourself to be heard. Your presence and your actions speak for themselves. As you continue to walk toward your purpose, know that every step you take is guided by divine justice. This greater force is by your side, supporting your choices and illuminating your path. If you have found strength in this message, share it with those who also need to hear it. Your story can inspire others to rise up and seek their own truth. Subscribe for more content that illuminates your journey and helps transform challenges into victories. Together, we can create a community of support and encouragement, where everyone feels empowered to move forward. The best is yet to come. Each day brings new opportunities to grow, learn, and shine. Keep believing in yourself and your potential. The transformation you have experienced is just the beginning of an incredible journey. Stand firm in your truth and move forward with courage. The future is bright, and you are destined for great things. Comment below on how this message resonated with you and share your own experiences. We are in this journey together.